The Dogecoin spike is starting to ramp up again as we see some incredible things unfolding in the entire cryptocurrency and finance space. If this is the first time you've ever seen this channel, you may be wondering, well, what's this channel all about? They talk about Dogecoin, other things. This channel is a channel where we talk about finance, cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, everything in one place. I'm going to give you all the best news, all the most important updates right here, right now, and we have a ton to talk about. As we watch this Dogecoin spike, we're also going to see some of the big things that are happening around the entire world. It's exciting, it's fun. We just completely shattered the record for the biggest Dogecoin live stream in the history of YouTube. Just yesterday, with over 100,000 viewers in only a couple of hours. Then the live before that was over 5 hours long. So we're working extremely hard, a lot of time and energy going into this right now. There's nothing better than watching Dogecoin spike and watching a lot of fun things happen when it comes to Dogecoin. And as we continue to see, this article just came out from Benzinga. Why is Dogecoin being such a good boy right now? It's because of the community. I'm going to show you some more evidence of that. So basically, this is what the Coinbase stock has done since opening up. There were some articles that were coming out saying Coinbase stock skyrocketed on the day it opened. Well, no, it didn't skyrocket. It went up a little bit. Then it came right back down. So that's exactly what we were predicting. We knew this was likely going to happen because we've seen in the past many stocks have done a similar thing after IPOing. It's cool to see Coinbase stock going into the mainstream though, because now this gives investors an opportunity to invest in cryptocurrency without actually having to do the ooh so scary thing of investing in cryptocurrency. Right now, close to 67% of American adults still think it's taboo and maybe not the best idea to invest in cryptocurrency. They don't like the idea. That's going to change over time as we see more and more interesting things start to come out about that. We have seen some major stats coming. Also, take a look at this. Coinbase soars in market debut, valued at $86 billion. This is what I was talking about. They didn't soar. They went up a little bit, then came straight back down. So this is basically what happened. We saw them go up to around that 400 range, 424, then came back down all the way to 323, going lower than when they originally opened before the close of the market. This all happened in a matter of hours. And it looks like it may be poised to go up a tiny bit more in the short term, but I'm not super crazy optimistic about Coinbase stock simply because there's so much competition that is coming up around the cryptocurrency space when it comes to companies. But I still do love what they're doing. I appreciate all the work that Coinbase, the entire company, is putting in to making sure cryptocurrency goes forward. That's fantastic to see. As we look, let's go and check the price of Dogecoin right now. Look at that, you can see the spike maybe starting to continue as we see a little bit of a resurgence, a couple more green candles, and Elon Musk just weighed in. He gave his opinion on all of this. Just now, a tweet just coming out from Elon. I'm going to show you what that is and what it means. Let's go ahead and take a look at that right now, because this Elon tweet is huge. It's huge. As this channel continues to grow like crazy, we now have the fastest growing channel on all of YouTube in 2021, which is just wild to think about. We may be able to go from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in less than 4 months. Never been done before in YouTube history with the finance channel. And I'm not sure how many times it's ever been done in general. And the reason why, it's not because of me. Yeah, I'm working hard. Yeah, I'm doing a lot. But it's the community. It's the amount of love, the amount of energy. That shows how strong Dogecoin is. The fact that this channel is growing so much shows how much love there is in the Dogecoin community. It shows how much love there is all around for everybody here as we see a lot of cool things happening. Let me go ahead and pull up. So let's go ahead and go to the Elon tweet right here, and I can show you exactly what he said. It was funny. I thought it was really funny. So basically, someone, Sir Doge, who I've been talking to a little bit, and it's really cool to see what's happening. So the first one is, he did this. The Tesla is like a gentle at times but fierce Doge. This is a tweet coming in from Tesla. Elon Musk responds to that with a couple three hearts on the little emoji. That one, let me go and screenshot it so you can see it. I'll screenshot it and then zoom in so you can see it on the screen better. But this is Elon's response to that. And this isn't even the one I was talking about. This is not the reply I was talking about. This is not the big reveal that he did. But look at that. I mean, that's awesome. Elon Musk showing some love for the Doge. Tesla showing some love for some Doge. But take a look at let's just think about for a second the significance of this. So we now have Tesla owners of Austin is now tweeting out this. How long is it before Tesla starts accepting Dogecoin? Is 420 going to be the day when that is announced? We saw Elon. He's still been tweeting about Dogecoin on his main Twitter, as well as some of these replies. Another one I'm about to show you right now that's really interesting in my opinion, and probably in your opinion too once you see it. A lot of people missed this because it was just a reply, but I thought it was hilarious. So this is another one. He said, insanely cute to this video. Insanely cute from Elon Musk. That's still not the one I'm talking about though. Let me go down and show you the one I'm talking about here. He was responding to a lot of people recently, but where is the one? So it's on one of his tweets. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can't find it directly here, then I can just go show you directly on the Elon account itself. But it was from Sir Doge. Yeah, that's, you know what I'll do? I just messaged him not too long ago. So let me go ahead and go directly to Sir Doge's account, and then we can see it a little easier right there. So Sir Doge, he's been getting a few replies from Elon lately, which is awesome to see. But take a look. So Elon responds under this. That one was looking at pups soon. That's not even the one though. Here's the one. No, where is it? We may have to scroll down a little bit. But basically what happened is Elon Musk responded to a meme where he was talking about the Dogecoin spike that was happening organically. It's somewhere here. It should, okay, we're gonna find it. No, don't worry, we'll find it. We'll find it somewhere along here. So it was under this tweet here. He tweeted out a meme, and then the meme Elon responded to. It may not be there. It may be there. I don't know. We'll see. It's not worth spending time finding it. But basically, I'll just tell you what it said. So it was a picture. You know that picture, the meme with the house that's on fire, and then you see the little girl smiling like she just lit the fire, and then it says on it, basically, oh look, Dogecoin spiking without Elon Musk tweet, and then how Elon Musk is responding like the little girl, and then Elon Musk did 2 laughing emojis under that, basically saying he thinks it's funny that Dogecoin spiking without his tweet. He thinks it's funny what's happening with that, and I just thought that was hilarious. He's being a good sport about it, basically revealing what he really thinks. He thinks it's funny. He likes it. He enjoys it. Also posting the tee-hee laughing thing. Both those are really awesome to see. As we know, this is just the beginning of what could be a massive, massive month for Dogecoin and a massive year altogether as Dogecoin becomes the cryptocurrency of Earth, hopefully. Obviously, that's a stretch, right? We want it to happen. There's no guarantees it will. But just think about it. Can't you picture it? Can't you imagine it in your mind? Dogecoin, the currency of Earth. Dogecoin, the currency of Earth. Maybe if we write it a bunch of times on a chalkboard or something, it'll actually come true. That's what we want to happen. And the crazy part is, it just may. I know. Come on, Matt. It's not gonna happen. It's not. Well, maybe. Come on. Why not? Give me one good reason why it can't happen. Give me one good reason. You can't do it. You can't give me a good reason. If we want to make, as a human society, if we want to make Dogecoin the cryptocurrency of Earth, we can do that. And there's a lot of catalysts in place that may cause it to happen. When you have the most powerful person on that world, the said world which you would like to make the Dogecoin the currency of, you have the most powerful person on that planet on your side, and Elon Musk. That makes it way easier. That's a huge help right there. As it goes up to 12857. A little bit of red candle there. We'll see if the spike continues, but it's been going up steadily today. It went all the way down to around 11 or so cents and then just spiked right back up like crazy. So people said, look at that. It's a dip. I'm going to go ahead and buy the dip like it's ice cream, like it's an ice cream cone. As you know, we also have the commercial coming soon, talking to some big companies right there. As the chats start to come in, thank you so much for all the love in the chats. Also one right here, Doge to the moon from Matt Frazier. Matt, how high will we see Doge go tonight? Also, what are your thoughts on Shiba Inu coin? So any coin that's trying to copy Dogecoin, some of them are kind of funny, some of them are kind of cool. I wouldn't really be giving them too much attention. I don't want to give them too much attention right now. Maybe if they actually can prove in some way by getting listed on one of the main cryptocurrency places, then maybe we'll talk about them more. But for now, it's just funny. It's just fun. I mean, they're not actually competing with Doge. They don't really have a chance of doing that, especially at this current point in time with all of the energy, with all of us doing all of the awesome stuff right now. They can't compete with Doge. But maybe one day we'll talk about that more. There's a few other ones. There's one called Baby something, and then there's one other one, and then this one, and then Dogecoin. A bunch of them are trying to copy that same energy from Dogecoin, which makes sense. Who wouldn't want to have the same energy as Dogecoin? They're not going to be able to, but they may still be able to have fun with it, and who knows? If one of them is successful, we'll talk about it for sure, but we're not going to help them be successful for no reason unless they deserve it. Calamocious is coming in saying, with the chat, much love for that. Also, someone is spamming right now. Let me go ahead and hide them from the chat permanently. You cannot spam. That's not allowed. Wow, okay, yeah, there may be a scammer too. Be careful. So there are basically scammers in the comment section on all my videos. If you're new to the channel, you may not know about this, but there's a fake Matt, a fake Final Stand that uses a picture of me. Come on, you can't do that. We need to roast the scammers. Get roasted, scammers. But they continue using my profile picture, my name. They do it on all the finance channels. And they will tell you, hey, message here, message there. We'll give you this or give you that or invest for you. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. It's only me if you see the gray circle, and with every other channel too. So I want to be trying to warn as many people as possible. Make sure you're hitting like on this video as well. Everyone, let's be hitting that like button, not only to spread the word about Doge, but also we want to make sure everyone knows not to fall for the scammers too. So there's so many reasons to press like. That's why this channel is so incredibly fun and exciting, because every single person has a stake in it. If this channel does well, if the community does well, we all do well. And that just makes it so much better. It makes it all of our channel. It makes it all of our community, rather than just one individual or any one of us. All of us are working together. It's teamwork. It's way better than any other sector of Twitter, any other sector of the internet, in my opinion, because it's more fun. There's more love. But let me go and read this. Oh, scratch Shiba Inu coin. Let's get down with Doge from Matt Frazier. I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, hey, if you put $100 in Shiba Inu coin or another one of those small ones, and then they are successful, you'll probably make some decent money. But the chances of them being successful are not necessarily high. In fact, I would say they're pretty dang small. So just keep that in mind. Matt, what price do you think Doge will be at on 4-20? Much love from the beef. Nice. Love the Doge fam from Beef Supreme. Oh no, are we gonna have to roast Beef Supreme for that name? Some roast beef coming in. No, we're not gonna roast Beef Supreme. We like Beef Supreme with a good comment coming in there on 420. Look at what we saw with Doge now. We were saying in the thumbnails, in the titles, Doge could hit 10 cents, Doge could hit 15 cents. I've been saying it for a while now. My target for Dogecoin this month was in that range. It was around 20 cents, and that's still my target. I think that's even more possible considering what we're seeing now, especially if some of those big catalysts that we're talking about hop into place. Let's hope it happens. Let's hope it happens indeed. As we see, this channel is just going crazy right now, but take a look. So this is the big article I wanted to show you. This is probably the biggest news, and my take on it may change a lot of people's minds right now, because I'm going to give you a unique take on it that's based on stats that you're probably not going to hear anywhere else on the internet, which is true with a lot of things I say on this channel. You're not going to hear anywhere else. No one else thinks in the same types of ways as our community does, as the people here, and as I do when I look at some of this stuff. I'm going to give you some insight that I use to make a lot more money than the average investor when it comes to cryptocurrency. We've been so successful. If you want to kind of tap into that, you're welcome to check out the Patreon. By the way, if you send me a message on Patreon, I'm trying to respond to all of them. There's a bunch of them there. I'm going to respond to every single person, though. Don't worry. I will get back to you. I will. But let me go and read this here. Hashtag Doge Gang from Swags the Beast. I like that. I love comments that make me laugh. Those are the best. Also, Firefly coming in saying, Matt, I saw you used a picture with my dog on the rocket with your Elon thumbnail. My Doge equals famous. Oh, is that? No way. That's your dog. I just found it on Google. But yeah, that's awesome. So huge shout out to Firefly4322. That is awesome. So that's your dog right there in the thumbnail. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I just found it. I just typed in Doge dog, or I typed in Shiba Inu on Google or something like that. I don't remember what I typed in, but I just found it on Google. So thank you for that then. Thank you for letting us use that. Most investors still think Bitcoin is a bubble, and this is kind of shocking. This is shocking. So these are the numbers here. 74% think Bitcoin is a bubble, think cryptocurrency is a bubble. And that applies to Dogecoin for the most part too. Whenever people are talking about cryptocurrency like that, oh my gosh though, Bitcoin, 74%. But then no is 16%, and 10% say don't know, not applicable. So let's just go ahead and break that down right now. And we're talking about 75% of people in the US. That's a large amount of people, over 200 million people who currently think it's a bubble. But here's why this is actually some of the best news. What? That's not some of the best news, Matt. 74% think it's a bubble. That means it's about to crash. What the heck are you talking about, Matt? That's not good news. Or is it? Let me go ahead and explain this to you. So right now, less than 10% of people in the USA currently own cryptocurrency. Okay, so, well, look at this. 16% don't think it's a bubble. So there are 6% of people approximately assuming that those 10% are part of the people that said no. Because why would you invest in it if you thought it was a bubble? You wouldn't. So not applicable. Those people don't even know what it is. That's 10% who we want to reach on YouTube. So if you're one of those 10% and you're watching on YouTube, that's one of the reasons I tell people like the videos, comment on the videos, watch them all the way through, because then we can reach that other 10% there. And those are people that we can easily, hopefully, get onto the cryptocurrency train. It's going to be harder to get the 74%. We will though. We'll get a lot of them. We won't get all of them. We'll get a lot of them. But here with this 16%, that leaves 6% of room left for us to go up when it comes to getting more people investing in cryptocurrency and Dogecoin. 16%, which is 6% higher approximately than the amount of people in the US who currently own cryptocurrency. Only 1% in the world, which is even more crazy. So I would love to see a poll come out about the entire world. Right now, I couldn't find one. I couldn't find one, but this is still some huge news coming out. And I think this is reason to be optimistic, assuming maybe even 1% or so of the people currently invested in cryptocurrency are part of that 74% who think it's a bubble, maybe 2%, who knows? But nonetheless, I would say the majority of people in this 16% are part of that 10% currently invested. And no matter what, there are people right now who think it's not a bubble and still aren't even invested yet. That's big, because why wouldn't they invest soon? This leads credence to the idea that we could absolutely see it go up to around that range that we want to see with cryptocurrency now already passing Apple. So it would be the biggest company in the world right now. If it were a company, we could see it go even higher. $400,000 Bitcoin seems more and more likely with numbers like this, knowing that all these people's minds can be changed anytime there's a big change in the world. You normally see a parabola-like graph where it starts to come slow, and then boom, and then boom. So it's slow, boom, and then boom, and then kind of evens out. So it's a big spike. I think we're somewhere around here based on the charts I'm seeing. We're somewhere around here on that. So we have a lot of room left to go up. And Dogecoin, I want to get a lot of the energy. We're already starting to see some of it. Let's go ahead and check in on our favorite crypto, Dogecoin, right now. Look at that, up to 131. So the spike may be starting to continue. That's exciting. Let's hope it continues on into the future. This is the place to be for all the big news, all the big updates, all the big stuff. I'm working my butt off every single day, talking to people, talking to companies. I'm going to try my very best to help us in this community and to help it move forward. I love all the love in the comments. I read all of them for the most part. I'll give you a heart if I see your comment with love. So thank you so much for all of that. It really does mean a lot to see. It's awesome. It really is. You rock, Matt, to the moon from Eric the Seeker. Much love, Eric the Seeker. Some people were sending me messages saying, I'm up $100,000. I'm up $500,000. I'm up $1 million. And keep in mind, if you did not invest more, don't feel bad about that. If you made money on Dogecoin, that's a huge win. If you literally just put $100 in and you made another $100, don't feel bad. Don't think you should have put more. You assess the risk at the time, because the reason you don't want to think like that is because the next time you see an investment opportunity, you may accidentally put more in, even though it's actually not necessarily that good of an investment, because it's impossible to know for sure. So you always want to be playing it safe. The fact, whatever amount you put in was probably the amount you felt comfortable putting in. So don't feel bad for not putting in more. The only thing you should feel bad for is if right now you don't do the decision that you think is smart. Whatever you think is smart right now, I'll give you all the information and we can all be making the best decisions possible as it starts to go up again. 0.13. That is awesome to see. But thank you so much for all the love in the comments. Doge just frozen on Robinhood at 12.95. Oh no, that's not good. Robinhood, get your act together. We're gonna try to be a little bit nicer sometimes to them and try to get them to do a Dogecoin Super Bowl commercial. So I'm just letting you know in advance. We're gonna try to push for that on Twitter. That's the place to be. Every single part, we're getting so many insane amount of likes on Twitter. Think about how many new people we're bringing in, because the way Twitter works is they'll recommend that to new random people. Hopefully, part of that 10% who have no idea what cryptocurrency is, let's recommend it to them and get them on board. The more we can, the better we do. It's as simple as that. Hopefully, I didn't miss your chat. Oh yeah, a bunch of people saying Robinhood frozen, Robinhood frozen. We broke Robinhood, it's frozen, we can't be stopped. To the moon. Oh no. Well, I wonder. Did Robinhood do this on purpose? Now I don't want to be putting that out there, because let me just say right now, I have no evidence that Robinhood did that on purpose. But I will say, we know they're likely the biggest Dogecoin wallet, and we have not seen a big purchase from them in a while. In fact, I think they're working on switching wallets right now, so we haven't seen a big purchase, which means I do wonder if you're buying more Dogecoin right now on a different platform besides Robinhood, then you probably have a significantly higher chance in doing that of not having Robinhood stop it. So I just want to say that right now, up front. But once Robinhood hopefully can fix some of this stuff, then we won't have to worry about it in the future. That's definitely something to look out for. But thank you so much for all the comments, the love, all the chats coming in. So many awesome chats. It's always fun to see those and read what people have to say in the chats, because we get some good insight too. Whenever there's a big update, that I can always count on you guys if there's a big update during the live to let me know. So thank you so much to the moon as well. I saw another chat in there. Thank you so much for that. But let me go ahead and pull up Robinhood right now on my phone, and we will check and see. So it's frozen? Does that mean you cannot buy? Up to 2,811 viewers, and it's not even yesterday. Of course it makes sense, because we had 500,000 searches on Dogecoin. Today, a lot less searches, but the energy is still just as high among us in the community, and that's exciting to see. As Dogecoin hopefully continues to spike, look at that, a few more green candles there. It's trying to hopefully start to spike again. We'll see what it does. Another one coming in. All cryptos frozen on Robinhood except Bitcoin Cash. Also, Blake Mays. Oh, that's an interesting. Thank you so much, Blake, for the tip. But let me go ahead and come in and see for the chat. Let me go ahead and see on Robinhood right now. We'll check it out. This is why it's so exciting to do a live show, because you have no idea what's going to happen. At any point in time, anything can happen. Let me go ahead and pull up Dogecoin right now. Look at that. It does seem to be frozen. It's frozen. Look at that. It looks like if someone had a heartbeat monitor and then they flatlined. That's what it looks like right there, kind of. A little bit, I guess, a little bit too jagged to be a heartline monitor. But see, you can see right there, it's starting to freeze. You said the one that isn't frozen is Bitcoin Cash. Let me go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin Cash, and we will see if that's the one that isn't frozen. So there's Bitcoin right there. There's Bitcoin Cash right here. Yes, Bitcoin Cash seems to be completely fine. That's weird. That's unusual. The fact that it's one and not all of them does seem to suggest that it could be Robinhood actually doing this on purpose. Maybe. I hope not. I don't want that to be the case. I don't have any evidence for that. But I mean, I guess we do have a little bit of evidence that we see that there's one that is still working and all of the rest aren't. Maybe Robinhood forgot to turn one off. Robinhood, if you did that, come on, get your act together. People should be allowed to buy on your platform. Otherwise, you should just tell them, hey, you may want to buy cryptocurrency somewhere else, and just stick, if you want to buy stocks in Robinhood, maybe you can buy stocks there. But if Robinhood's not going to get their act together with cryptocurrency, people are going to leave. And the only thing that could save them at that point is if they did a Dogecoin Super Bowl commercial. Then they could still get a lot of people to be buying Dogecoin on there and be holding. A lot of us still do. And the reason why, sometimes I'll still use Robinhood if there's ever a time when I don't currently have any money in cash available on one of my other cryptocurrency sites, then I'll use Robinhood because you can go directly in. And so sometimes I still will use Robinhood. I guess we want to be being a little bit nicer to them so we can try to get the Super Bowl commercial, but at the same time, I do definitely want to be calling them out right here because they deserve it. Live on the show. There's some breaking news. We have to call it out. My mom finally bought her Doge today. LOL, thank you, brother. Much love. Oh, did you guys see that? That was hilarious. So his mom, I believe that was you, right? Your mom reacted to me calling her out and roasting her, and I said at the end, we love you still. It's not like a real roast. It's just for fun. But it was so crazy to see her reaction. I tweeted it. I retweeted that. That was hilarious. That was good stuff coming in there. As we continue to see some more big stories, take a look at this. This is from the New York Times. Coinbase public listing is cryptocurrency coming out party. I agree. It's absolutely that, because now we're going to be able to see so much more confidence in it all around. This could just be the very beginning of something really, really big. I think so. Coinbase's first employee in 2013 cold emailed the founders for a job, and he was paid in Bitcoin for 3 years. That is just fantastic. Think about how much that Bitcoin has gone up. He's been paid for 3 years when he first started in Bitcoin. His name is Olaf Carlson Wee, and he's doing some big moves right now. Shout out to Olaf in 2012. Think about how much that Bitcoin's worth now from 2012, getting paid in Bitcoin. He's one of the richest people in the world right now from that. There's no doubt about it. Technically his net worth, I couldn't find it publicly, but there's no doubt about that. As we look at this, this is him. He's saying the potential for cryptocurrency to grow is still there, and he's 100% right. As we get to the first roast of the night, let me go ahead and pull this up. The first roast of the night is right here. It is time to absolutely pull out the torch, pull out the fire. The roast session is here. Get ready, get pumped. I'm going to start playing the roast music in 1 second here, but make sure, get your campfire music ready. Maybe set up a tent right next to the roast. You're going to want to have a front row seat to this awesomeness. You may even need, what are those things people use, the face shield when you're welding? You may need one of those because this roast is about to be so hot you're going to feel it through the screen. So get ready, get ready. The roast is about to commence. Let me go ahead and pull the roast music right now. A bunch of people are excited for the roast. I love it. I love the excitement. That's the best part about going live, is to see people's excitement live and my excitement live. That's the best part. You know, anything can happen at any point in time. Elon could tweet. We could see Dogecoin spike like crazy. Live is the best way to do it. Every YouTube show should be live, in my opinion. But let me go ahead and play the roast music here. Raises questions. Neuralink monkey experiment raises questions from scientists and tech ethicists. Basically, this article was calling out Elon, even though Elon treats his monkeys like royalty. They're all like family. There are so many employees to take care of them and love them. Also, he's moving humanity forward with this, doing some awesome stuff. Basically, they were saying, oh, well, this technology has already been around for a long time. Well, no, it hasn't. This is a huge step forward, and the reason why is because it specifically goes into different parts of the brain and the access to it, the ability for it to read, and what it can do for applications. Basically, I did some research on this. The companies in the past that have done similar things have not really been able to find a way to bring it to market in a sustainable, easy way. None of them have, not even one. So this is definitely a roast that we have to do. Let me go ahead and pull this up. So this is her name, CC Cow. And I think we have to play the roast music in for this part of it, but here we go. CC Cow, she doesn't know what she's talking about monkeys and this and that, but here we go. Why don't you do your research first and actually look at what the companies of the past have done. They've gone belly up and we're not successful at bringing it to market. That's the difference between what Elon Musk is doing and what they've done in the past. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so this is her Twitter account. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. So this is her Twitter account. Oh, that makes sense. Look at that. Okay, so the entire time she's been making her articles while she was upside down. There we go. That explains it. She was upside down while she wrote the article. So it's opposite of whatever she said. That's how it works, right? If you write your article upside down, there we go. Oh, now we know. Okay, that makes way more sense. I take back that roast. She was upside down the entire time. So all we had to do was look at her article and just read the exact opposite. Man, we have so much fun on these streams, don't we? But let me go ahead and read this. Oh, nice. Someone said roast Robinhood still. Yeah, we're going to roast them. We're going to absolutely roast them. We'll check on their screen in a second. Maybe we should tweet out as well, Robinhood's not working. You know what? We'll call them out. We're going to hold them accountable whenever this stuff happens. We will be the voice of the people right now. And we will tell people. We will tell Robinhood. We will make sure to be coming on. Robinhood tweeted out not too long ago that they did not stop. They were bragging about not stopping the Dogecoin spike. You know why? They would have almost certainly stopped it. Maybe. Who knows? They stopped it the last time. So they probably would have stopped it again this time. Maybe. We would see. If we hadn't been calling them out and letting them know how upset we were. So now they understand the power of our community and they decided, you know what? We're not going to make the Dogecoin community mad. We will just do the right thing this time. But even still, even though they're doing the right thing potentially, now maybe they're not again. Oh no, well that's not good. We'll see what it is. It could also, let's be clear though, it could also just be some kind of glitch or something. It could just be a problem with the code, which is still definitely a problem, but it's not intentional. So there's a difference there, and I do want to make sure to be clear about that. There's no guarantee they're doing this on purpose. Matt, you should contact Vlad. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe, because we can DM him now. You know that. You saw my last video. He's following us, so we can DM him now if we want to. But let me go ahead and read this as well from Sadie. Sadie says, I just reported an imposter of you. Let's get this Doge. Nice. Keep in mind though, basically, okay, someone said Rose Monroe. Okay, dude, stop tweeting that. We heard you. But basically, someone said, or every single time you see a scammer pretending to be me in the comment section, they make unlimited accounts. I block them every single time I see them, but they'll just keep making accounts on accounts on accounts. They have unlimited amounts. They'll keep making new ones. Never fall for it. Also, there's one really complex one where they will actually get it to a ton of likes. If you ever see a top comment that seems really confusing, doesn't even make a lot of sense, or it's just some general comment in general, and it has like 100 likes or 30 likes or something, be careful. If there's a number at the bottom, or if there's someone at the bottom, do not like that comment. Report it if you want to, and do not text the number. Most of you know that, but for those of you who are new to the community, you may not know, especially if you just came into cryptocurrency as a whole. Yasmin says, Houston loves you. I love Houston as well. I'm thinking about doing a march on the capital of Texas to make cryptocurrency legal to buy everywhere, not just in some places. We want it to be legal everywhere. We're going to use this movement. We're going to capitalize all the attention we're getting, all the likes. If you haven't liked this video yet, make sure to do that. But all the likes, all the attention, we will use it for good. That's my promise to every single person who is pressing that like button. We're going to use it. We're going to use it. As we see, so basically Coinbase stock, all the cool things we're doing with that. Also, Cardano's next upgrade to introduce smart contract support is coming soon. Be on the lookout for that. If you want to buy more Cardano right now, you're probably making not only one of these safer decisions in the entire cryptocurrency space at this current point in time, you are also making perhaps a good, smart investment long term as Cardano gets more attention. It can be the next Ethereum, or it can even take some of Ethereum's market cap, and it can definitely take a lot of Bitcoin's market cap, even as Bitcoin continues to hit all-time highs. Basically, this is kind of how it works. Bitcoin is a gateway cryptocurrency to other cryptocurrencies. So a lot of the new people coming in, they know about Bitcoin, they may not know about the other ones that much. So they'll first invest in Bitcoin, and then maybe at some point in the future they'll invest in other ones. But that's why we see Bitcoin continue to go up, because there's a lot more new people, and there's advertisements running all over YouTube, all over the internet, basically telling people to go to Coinbase and go to other sites and buy Bitcoin for the first time. E-Trade, eToro, a number of ones, eToro. So there's a lot going on with that right now. As we see, what's the price of Dogecoin doing? Hopefully the spike will continue on. That's what we want to see, right? We want to see the spike of Dogecoin go to the moon. And if it does, that will be a mission accomplished, big win right there. Let's go and move this down. Oh, there we go, 12.9. So the spike looks like it's staying around the 12.9, but that's still crazy to think about. So it hit its all-time high yesterday at around 15 or so cents, and then now it's only back down to 13. So even without a major Elon tweet or Elon announcement, it's still spiked like crazy and is staying up, which is awesome to see. It may go back down a little bit, but I think it could also go up. And I know what, come on, Matt, give us an opinion. All right, fine, I'll give you an opinion. My opinion is the most likely thing is that we will actually see it continue to go up a little bit. Even though there's a chance it'll go down, I just don't see any way with all this energy, with all that's happening right now, that it won't go up at least a little bit more before going down potentially after that, unless we see the big news announcement. And here's what's crazy. When you compare it to other cryptocurrencies like Cardano and what it's done, they go up like crazy and they just continue going up. And so if Dogecoin does the same thing, it's not unprecedented. It has happened before in the history of Dogecoin. Who let the Doge out? I like that. Yeah, we've been seeing some other companies. Also, Spring Rates is now doing an auction for the hood of the Dogecoin car for charity and also to get more sponsorship. So if you want to check that out, it's on the Spring Rates Twitter. You're welcome to go check that out, and they have some good stuff there. I definitely would recommend checking it out. You can actually buy the hood of the Dogecoin car. That's awesome. They reached out to me earlier and said they wanted me to talk about it on the live. So of course I will. I shall do that. I shall listen and talk about it. Tell people Crypto.com, they offer Doge trading. Yes, they do. Crypto.com is one of the ones I like using a lot. It's a great app. They let you stake your coins. In my opinion, it's better than Robinhood from a functional standpoint. And so definitely it's worth checking out. And also there's a link down there if you want to check it out. If you want to sign up, you can actually get $25 for free when you buy enough Crow. So it's worth checking out. But yeah, who let the Doge out? It's just a great saying right there. I mean, who wouldn't want to say that? Valid points, close to 9 billion of Ether is now staked on 2.0. So 2.0, Ether 2.0, Ethereum is starting to come. So we're seeing some big updates all across this entire thing. As we're also seeing Tesla looking at building a big supercharger station, and the Starship launch is coming soon as well. There was an animation there, but I'm just excited about all this stuff as our community continues to grow, as we continue to see more big major things happen. It's going to be fun to watch. I cannot wait. Also, I may go live again tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off for this one. I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.